Hello, everyone. Welcome to my own dark side of the web. I'm your host, 5 Minutes Review. And today I'm just going to be talking about something I saw on the internet. I was kind of disappointed with what I was seeing, so I decided to share. So, without further ado, let's get into it. But before we do so, please don't forget to comment and subscribe, okay? Below. Alright, until then, let's hit it.
Who's the custodian of these records?
Is there anything else?
Yes, I'm asking you a question. Who's the custodian? First of all, you need to just chill out, bro.
No,
Stop being so unprofessional and rude. Okay.
Guys, look at that. Did you see any rudeness? No. Now, I cannot assume that, that something did not happen prior to him recording and him saying chill out. I cannot presume. I cannot basically dismiss that aspect that it might have happened. But from what I'm seeing immediately, that's inappropriate. Now, from the guy's voice, I know he's more of maybe his 30s, maybe downwards. This guy's an older gentleman, man. At least he's in his 40s to 50s. Show some little bit of respect when you're addressing someone like this. But that's neither here or there. But let's move on. Maybe there's something else that happened. We're gonna see this guy's behavior as we move forward. Hopefully, that will justify why he said stop being rude. So let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
This is unacceptable.
Your name.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
I'm asking you another question. Stop being rude.
Okay, I don't know. Hey.
Recording people
No,
without
it's
their
not.
permission.
What law is that, sir?
It's illegal.
What law is that, sir? Because I can bring up the law that you are violating right now, sir. The free flow of a public citizen on public property engaged in legal and lawful activity.
I
I
understand
don't
you
like
asked
this
the question.
subject.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move forward. So I need to do something with my channel.
What can I do for you?
Can I get your name?
Sure. It's Mike Moscow.
Do you have a card?
I do.
So basically, this is the beginning. I'm thinking, he's saying, what can I do for you? It's as simple as that. All right, let's go.
Do you have one?
A card?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a card. I might give it to you in here after the interaction.
I'd like to get it now while we're doing the interaction.
Oh, no,
Everything's going to be recorded, right?
No, it's okay. I don't give you my card. Not yet, anyways.
There's my card, as you can see.
It's upside down, but sure.
That's okay. There now. It's not.
Mike Moscow, thanks, sir. Oh, so you can see, guys, he took his cell phone out of there.
It's my personal cell, so
Why would you
I
have
don't
your
want
personal cell phone on your on your business card?
it because that's why I do things.
Okay.
What can I do
So
for you,
if
sir?
you have your cell phone on here, it's for people to have, and you should
What can
have
I
it
do
on
for
there.
you, sir?
Have it on there, right?
Mr. What can I do for you?
Look at him, guys. He's doxing me.
No, I'm doxing you.
Oh yeah, you are. This is the live stream, so that's fine.
What can I do for
so
you?
we got this guy, obviously, who's being totally unprofessional.
No, I'm not. What
Sir,
can
you
I do
are.
for you?
So, Mr. Moscow, I filled out.
Moscow. There's no W at the end of my name.
Okay, Moscow. Look at this guy. So I filled out a public records request over a month ago. Deborah Swenson, I needed to get the footage off of her cell phone.
Our city attorney would be responding to that.
Okay, so the thing is they Cora laws. You guys have 3 business days to respond. It's been over
Can
a
I
month.
see that? That was filled out with the wrong department.
I was told to go down here and fill it out. I did exactly.
So basically, the guy already told him that was filled out with the wrong department, and he's expecting something to happen. All he can actually just do right now, in my personal opinion, is ask him, what's the right department? How can I go about getting what I'm looking for? It's as simple as that. These people are not here to be your friend. Get your job done and then get out.
Exactly what you guys had told me to do, and I have the whole thing on recording.
Okay.
So,
As I said, sir, our city attorney will be responding to that. What else can I do for you?
okay, so when are they going to respond? Because they're already in violation of the law.
That's our city attorney's office. I don't mandate when they will respond.
You don't mandate, so it doesn't matter that you guys are in violation of the law.
Dude, he's not one of the people who has the power to do whatever you need him to do. Okay? He's just the mouthpiece. Alright? He's just the messenger. Find out who you need to speak to in order to get stuff done and stop wasting time with messengers. It's as simple as that.
You just don't have any.
Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
Who's the custodian of these records?
Is there anything else I
Yes,
can
I'm
do?
asking you a question. Who's the custodian? First of all, you need to just chill out, bro.
No, I
Stop
am
being so
chill.
unprofessional and rude. Okay?
Okay.
Yo, I think the person who is auditing this interaction is doing a very poor job. I don't care what the situation is. In my personal opinion, like, if it was my own dad, something else would have happened by now, right? So sometimes you gotta understand, like, this is what I'm gonna say, guys. In life, you're not entitled to anything. Sure, there are laws that gives you rights and so on and so forth, but you are not entitled to anything you cannot go out there and grab, right? Go out there and grab it. Do what you need to do and grab it. I'm not saying go ahead and hurt people in order to grab it. I'm simply saying do what you need to do in a manner that would affect the least amount of people in order to grab what you need. It's as simple as that, you know? So in this situation, this interaction, this back and forth, to some degree is not needed. All you just need to do is just get the information. Who do I need to file with? Who has all the information that I need to let me know what the time frame is for me to get everything that I need, you know? Stuff like that. But sitting down here and questioning the messenger is ridiculous.
This is
Ask you for
unacceptable.
your name.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I
I'm
can do for you?
asking you another question. Stop being rude. Who is the custodian of these records?
I'm not sure which records you're looking for.
I just told you, sir. Deborah Swenson is taking the photos of me on her personal cell phone.
Those are criminal justice records.
So those are CCJRAs?
Yes.
Okay, so there's actually no time frame for CCJRAs. It's a little bit more tricky, but you guys have to provide me with you have to cite an actual reason for not giving me the
Our
records.
city attorney will
And-
respond.
But hold on a second, sir. Stop cutting me off.
I'm answering your questions.
And I'm
as
not
we go
even
along.
done speaking yet. See,
Okay,
because
go
the way a
ahead.
conversation works is one person talks, and then when they're
Thank you,
done,
sir.
you
We're
respond.
done.
No, we're not done.
So I've gotten to the point whereby I believe that the person who is actually interacting with this officer just likes the sound of his voice at this time. When you're meeting people like this, especially in an environment, especially in a federal building, be quick with what you need. Okay, be armed with your answer, with your questions, and know where to go immediately, because you don't want to waste time. There are too many political things that actually stop certain processes. So the moment you're in there, you get what you need to do and then get out. It's like a doctor's office. Okay, the doctor cannot sit down there and spend all the time with you when he has to see maybe or she has to see like 20 other people, you know. So before you get into a doctor's office, make sure be armed with all your questions, your whatever possible answers that they might ask you. Be armed with questions that you need to get resolved and answers to possible questions that they might ask you while you're in there. And then also, you need to remember that every single problem you have, you can actually bring it to your doctor. The same case applies here. When you're dealing with federal employees, especially with the way things move around in certain areas, in certain government offices, be armed with all your questions so that you can get to where you need to get to and then ask all your questions and then get all the answers. Don't waste people's time like this.
Done.
We're done.
Look at this clown right here, guys.
And then he calls him a clown. Now he's moved over from, oh, don't be rude, don't be this one. And now he's insulting the man. This is getting ridiculous. And then you're following after him? Seriously? Seriously? Man.
Look at how rude and
privilege.
unprofessional you
Okay,
are.
if you're going to talk to me, you're not going to call me a
I'm
clown.
going to
You're
talk
gonna
to you. I'm
refer
going to call
me
you a
as you
clown
want.
whenever I want. What are you
Okay,
going to do?
You go ahead, sir.
Go ahead. I'm going to call you a clown whenever I want.
Yes,
Freedom
sir.
of speech, buddy. You don't tell me nothing. You're not my
Okay,
boss.
buddy.
Yeah, pal. You're not my boss, bud. You've been...
I think he wanted to say something else, but he remembers that he's at work. And when you're at work, you are representing the company that you're working for, even if it's the federal government. And as a result of that, you have to put yourself in the best possible light, regardless of the circumstance. Yes, you're a human being. Yes, you have emotions. Yes, you will respond to threats, insults, and so on and so forth. But many of the time, it takes a lot for you to always remember that you are at work getting a paycheck and that these people require your time and your ability to maintain an image by using the policy of whatever company or government agency that you're working for. And I think that's the reason why he just had to cool it. And remember, hey, I'm at work. I have to always behave in a professional manner. But people don't understand this. They take advantage of it, thinking that, oh, because this person is working here, this person is my slave or so on and so forth. No, this person is also a citizen like you. It's just that he happened to be working for the government as of that time, and sure, he is, he's supposed to be able to answer your questions because he's working for you out of that period. But that doesn't mean you have a right over him. He's not your slave. You know, people gotta get out of that mindset.
Been totally unprofessional, totally rude. Dawn over here, I've been totally nice to her because she knows how to treat members of the public. You come over here with a chip on your shoulder, you dox me, say my last name on the live stream. You're a tyrant, bud. You're a tyrant. I never even gave you guys my last name.
People use words they don't have any understanding about. Calling somebody tyrant, clowns, rude. They're using words, that they have no idea what it means or how it should be applied. And it's very sickening. And not to mention someone who is actually working for us. You're using such words on them. In as much as I understand that we have freedom of speech, yes, but please remember, sometimes your freedom of speech stops exactly when the other person gets offended. That's where it stops. You gotta remember that person's also a human being too. They have emotions. They are, and again, he's a man, so that means there's a possibility of violence. And not to mention he probably has a gun on him. So please be respectful. You don't know what kind of mental frame the individual is on. You don't know what their situation is. So just remember, when you're trying to mess with people, they can respond, and the way they may respond might not be the outcome that you desire. So, yeah.
Never even gave you my last name, but you did that anyways. What are you gonna do, bud?
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm asking you to be.
You see, the insult, the disrespect. You cannot constantly do this, putting your finger to another guy's face. I mean, the nerve.
Be professional and courteous.
You are the one not being professional, sir. You guys are in violation of the law.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are.
You didn't.
It's a misdemeanor, sir.
Did you serve this on me? Did you serve this on me? No, you didn't.
So whoever the custodian is of the records, sir, it can be punishable by $100 and up to 90 days in the county jail. Okay, so it's against the law. You guys are violating the law. You guys are law enforcement officers, yet you're violating the law. Do you understand that?
Thank God he did not answer that. That means basically he's not acknowledging that he's breaking the law, which is good. He's not acknowledging that. Okay? If I was in his own position, I would say, you know what? I don't understand what you're trying to say here. But I will try to find somebody else who can actually help you. Sir, you have a great day. Please wait here. I'll try and find somebody else that might be more in a better position to actually help answer your questions, and I'll be done with this guy. That's it.
I want to know why you were directed to get the wrong form when you came to fill this out.
So he even has the wrong form. I mean, this guy cannot even acknowledge that he's already messed up.
Again, may I see your form? May I see your form? May I hold your form,
Here you
sir?
go, hold it.
Okay, your name is not Free American. So this is a non-entity.
Look at it, guys. You can't help it. My name's already out there. It's fine. People know my name, but that's
this has to be
totally
filled out by a
unprofessional. So what does
person.
show the unprofessionalism?
No, I'm not being unprofessional. Free American,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, Free American.
So
I don't
who
have to
filled
write
this
my
out?
name. I do not have to give you my name to do a public records request, sir. You should know that if you're the commander.
But I'm
Trust me,
trying
I
to
know
figure
what
out
I'm
who do we give this to?
My email's right there.
Is that your email?
Yeah,
or
it's
is this
my
just a
email.
general? How do I know?
Because I gave that
Again,
email.
but then
Why would I
again,
give
sir,
an email that doesn't exist?
Mr. Okay.
I'm going to ask you to stop calling me that. To see if you're going to take
What
Bruce
would-
Williams.
What would you like me to call you?
Sir.
Okay, sir. I will call you sir. Okay. So, again, our city attorney will respond to you.
When, though? It's already been over a month.
Again, I can't tell you when a city attorney will respond to you.
No, I don't think that they're going to respond. I'm going to give you guys a couple days to respond now before I have to go file in district court because this is unacceptable, man.
Okay, so what you need to do, as you just told him, he has given you his answers. If you don't like what he's saying, just go ahead and file in the district court. I mean, I just don't understand what the problem is. You want to have one over this guy. You want to control this guy. You want to continue to disrespect the officer. This is unacceptable, guys. I don't care whether you're auditing this agency or whatever it is, or this office building, but man, there has to be a limit to certain people's behavior. And for me, this doesn't take the cake, but this really up there, you know.
Okay. What
So
else can I do
your
for you?
attorney, for CCJRAs, they have to give you a reasonable amount of time. 1 month is not reasonable for a picture off somebody's phone. That's completely unreasonable. Okay.
Depending
So
on
you-
what's reasonable to him, right?
I mean, I think
What's
the
his
judge. I think
workload?
a judge would think that 33 days is unreasonable to get a picture off somebody's phone.
Okay. Is it work days or calendar days, sir?
Well, let's say it's work days then, so that would still be. I mean, I filled this out over a month ago.
Okay.
I think that's
What else can I do
that's
for you?
probably a little bit ridiculous. Yeah. Well, how about you get on the phone with the attorney that handles this and see what they're going to do, if they're going to review this. So I can pick this up tomorrow.
Okay, I'll drop everything
this-
else I have scheduled for today to honor your request.
I'm beginning to like this officer, man. He has actually recognized that he's dealing with an entitled individual here. You know, do you expect this guy, with the plethora of things that he has to deal with today, for him to drop every other thing, all the other citizens that he's dealing with, all their own issues, drop it just for you, who just came now, demanding? No, I don't respond to terrorists, man. I do not respond to terroristic activities. In person, I'll tell you, this guy is bonkers, man. The auditor is bonkers. You know, speaking to this officer in this manner, it's bonkers, man.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'd appreciate it since I'm a member of the public, and I've been waiting
Do you
for
live
over a
in
month.
Sheridan?
Do I live in Sheridan? Is that any of your business if I live in Sheridan?
Well, I serve the city of Sheridan.
And guess what? I'm in the city of Sheridan right now. So that
Okay.
means you serve me. You're a
No.
public servant. If I'm here in the city of Sheridan, you're serving
Okay.
me. It doesn't
Is there
matter if I
anything
live
else I
here.
can do for you,
It
sir?
doesn't matter if I live here.
Is there anything else I can
Yeah,
do
I
for
just
you?
told you. Let's get on the phone with
I don't have
the
a phone
attorney.
with me.
Well, I'm sure we'll go get your phone then. Let's call him. We could use I got a phone. Actually, why don't you just go get your cell phone and let's call her up, put her on speaker or him.
How about I'll do it when I have time?
When's
And I
that
don't
gonna
have
be?
time. I don't know. I have other things that I was doing, but I had to break away from them to come up here and answer your questions.
Oh, so I'm inconveniencing you by
I
having
didn't
you
say
come
that.
up here?
I
That's what
took
you're
time
making it
away.
sound.
No, I took time away from things I was doing for other citizens, sir, to come up here and answer your questions. But you have no consideration for what other people need.
Look at this guy.
Exactly. No consideration. It took the words right out of my mouth, man. No consideration. And I said it before. Wonderful.
I have no consideration for others. Really? That's what you're going to go with?
Mm-hmm.
I have no consideration for others? So how long would I have to wait before it would be reasonable for me to come
Give
down
me a
here?
good number and I'll call you
I
back.
mean, is it 6 months? Is that reasonable enough for me
I
to
don't
come
know.
down here and bother you
Like
to get
I
my
said,
records?
sir,
A year?
give
I
me
mean,
a
what's
phone
reasonable?
number and I will call you as soon
I
as I
have
talk to
you have my email. I'm not giving you my phone number.
Okay, I'll email you. But I've emailed you in the past, sir, and you've been unresponsive.
I'm a busy man, just like you said. You're busy too.
You know what? There's no winning with this guy. I think this guy is just talking for talking's sake and trying to get one up on the officer. I think I've had just about enough of this conversation. Under normal circumstances, I'll just walk away and I'll call it quits. In fact, just watching this video is already turning my stomach, guys. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to end it right here because going any more, I might start hitting something. But anyway, it's your guy, 5 minutes review. And I'm going to sign it out shortly. Just don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you like the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, stay